All right. Well, good afternoon, Cowboys, Cowgirls, and Outlaws. Welcome to the Slick Sixguns Network. Today we are doing another Gunfighter Talk episode, so thank you for tuning in to everyone who is interested. We have not done one of these in a while. I think if you've looked through our channel in the last 2 years, we have probably done just one. So we're back and we're trying to kind of get back on track with that. And our first guest today is Steven Sheats from the Steven Sheats YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, if you wish, you can go ahead and check him out in the description section of this video. We have a link to his YouTube channel, and feel free to subscribe to him if this is something that you're interested in. With that being said, Steven, how are you?
A great big Western howdy, buckaroos.
Hey. Well, before we kind of get hot and heavy into what we're going to be talking about today, why don't you go ahead and tell our audience about yourself?
Well, first of all, my name is Steven Sheats. I'm originally from Harford County, Maryland, but now me and my family moved to Carter, PA, Pennsylvania. And I'm a karaoke singer who does country music. And I also do live streams every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays and the weekends also. And pretty soon I'm going to be 33 years old, since September 4th is my birthday, which is coming up soon after a couple of months. And the reason I was a karaoke country singer, for me to sing every country music from the 90s to the 80s to the 70s.
Awesome. So, with that being said, kind of like tell us a little bit about the artists that you prefer to do. What's your favorite? Let's talk about that.
Well, the artist I like performing is Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, George Strait, Tim McGraw, and many other country music stars I first heard of.
Awesome. Well, what about musical instruments? I saw that you have some pictures on your channel about that. Do you play any musical instruments?
Well, I have a guitar right over there, and I use it to do my karaoke live stream concert show.
Okay. And how long have you been playing guitar?
Well, I've been practicing it, but I'll keep on practicing it.
Okay. But like what year did you start? Did you start doing that, you think?
I start the year when I first had the guitar when I was born in 1993.
Okay. All right. And did you go to like any like classes, schooling for that, or did you just teach yourself?
I just teach myself.
Okay. Now, when you sing your music, are you normally singing? Are you singing and doing this normally, or do you just normally do the singing portion?
Well, I usually sing with the music on the background.
Okay, got it. So when you sing these songs, you're not dubbed, right? You're not like. You know what I mean when I say that? Dubbed?
No.
None. It's all you. You're not like you don't have.
Yeah, it's all me.
Here. It is all you, and you just have the music in the background.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Well, have you performed live before?
I've been performing live like a lot today.
Okay. When I'm talking live, I mean like have you actually been in front of an audience, not on YouTube?
Well, I've been in front of the Grand Ole Opry is located in Nashville, Tennessee. Someday I may be in the Grand Ole Opry performing in front of the audience.
Awesome. So is that a goal of yours?
I think so.
Great. And roughly, I apologize if you've already answered this question, but how long have you been doing karaoke?
Well, I've been karaokeing from Maryland to Pennsylvania, like a long.
Okay, so you just been
I've been traveling around the United States.
Okay. At what what places? Are there any famous places or known places that you would like to kind of give a shout out to and tell people about?
Well, the first place that I went in Forest Hill, Maryland is Fisherman's Catch. The other place that I went is the American Legion at Aberdeen, Maryland. The other place in Havney Grace is American Legion. And the other place that I went is Susquehanna Inn in Congo Road. Then the Old School Tavern is on Thursday nights. And here in Pennsylvania, I went to the Japanese Steakhouse. And then the other place called El Rancho. It's a Mexican restaurant where they have karaoke Tuesday nights.
Okay. And could you tell us when you do karaoke on your channel for those who are interested in maybe joining?
Well, you see, in my channel, I've been singing karaoke but I've been singing karaoke everywhere around the United States.
Yeah, but I mean on your channel specifically, when do you perform?
Well, when I start performing, when I'm starting my live stream, I start talking about my days, then look at the chat, and then I start singing.
Okay. All right. Well, kind of to give everybody sort of a feel for what they kind of can expect when it comes to maybe joining your channel, do you have a song that you would like to sing for us?
Well, before I do that, I want to tell you folks something. Tuesday, March the 3rd is when I'm going to start my next karaoke live stream concert show at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Time Zone.
All right.
And but the first karaoke that I did on my live stream concert, we have Bruce Harvey, who is a singer from Michigan, and Squirrel Swirl from Newfoundland.
Okay. Great.
And you may not notice that I have the star badge on me. I may kind of look like a Texas Ranger.
Yeah, I did notice that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, this badge here that I've got is from my sister Nikki, because I'm going to wear this to the Wild West City, because the marshal needs me as an assistant to hunt down the outlaws and bring them to justice.
Well, that's very sweet. That's awesome.
And the Wild West City is located in Stanhope, New Jersey.
Okay. Well, I've never been there, but it sounds like a fun place to go.
Yep, it certainly is. And you see, the marshal needs me for an assistant since I'm his assistant to help him hunt down the outlaws like Jesse James and bring him to justice.
Okay. And how does that normally work out?
Well, there's some crowd participants in the Wild West City, like the stagecoach holdup and the bank holdup.
Okay.
And one event that's going on is the Gunfight the OK Corral.
Okay. Well, that's great.
And Wyatt Earp and his brothers, including Doc Holliday, went to the OK Corral.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been to any real Wild West like historical spots?
Not exactly.
Okay. Because I've been to the OK Corral. The original, I've seen it, and it's a pretty. I'll say it's slightly anticlimactic. I think with many different historical sites, it's kind of like, if you were to visit Gettysburg or the Dallas Fort Worth Stock Show or anything like that. It kind of you get all this hype and then you get there and you see what it really is, and it's kind of just, okay, here it is, the location. There may be a couple like figurines there that might describe where these people physically stood, or there might be a tombstone there to represent somebody. And, of course, you get somebody who has a little bit more knowledge on the subject that kind of gives you a bit of a guided tour, or they even have reenactments, which in both cases, in the livestock show in Dallas Fort Worth and Tombstone, they have reenactments there. So that's kind of neat. What song would you like to sing for us today?
Well, One of the best songs that George Strait ever did is for the song for the Rodeo Cowboys and Cowgirls. And the first song that he did was called Amarillo by Morning.
Okay. And can you give us a little bit of background about it, like when it was written, how old George Strait was when that happened, or do you know any of that information?
Well, let me look it up here on my phone here and look at the information on Amarillo by Morning. This phone seems to be slowing a little bit here. Oh, here we go. All right, let me look. Amarillo by Morning. Okay, I got it. Now let me find the information. Here it is. It says Amarillo by Morning is a country music song. It was written by Terry Stanford and Paul Fraser. Originally performed by a country pop style of Stan as its single in 1973. And the song was based middle western by George Strait. And it was recorded in 1973.
Awesome.
And during the video of Amarillo by Morning, it shows the footage of the rodeo events, like the calf roping, bronco riding, and bull riding.
Mm-hmm.
And I did remember the time when I went to Baltimore, Maryland, and saw the bull riding event.
And do you go to a lot of rodeos?
Sure do.
And what is your favorite event to watch?
The bull riding.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
pretty soon in Buck Motorsports, there'll be a rodeo event coming up.
Yeah, it's getting into rodeo season, kind of where we're at. It kind of goes in the early spring all the way till summer. So we'll be definitely seeing stuff like that here too. They have the as I said, the Fort Worth Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They have the San Antonio Rodeo. Here, kind of locally, they have the Marble Falls Rodeo coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Burnett Rodeo, I think, is shortly before that or after that. Llano Rodeo, I think, is after that too. And then I think they have the Elgin Rodeo coming out too. So me personally, I always think the mutton busting is kind of fun to watch. So that's when the little kids get on the sheep and ride them for as long as they can without falling off. That's always fun to see, just because I have children myself, and sometimes I've had my children participate, and so it's a fun little thing to do for them. As far as like actual competitive events, I would say I kind of like watching the team roping. I think that's fun to watch. I do enjoy the bull riding, but I don't always stay for that. I usually know they hold that till the last event. But yeah, the roping is a pretty good one.
I see.
Yeah. So what how would you like to go about singing for us then? You want to sing Amarillo by Morning?
Well, I may do only the verse of it.
Say it again.
I might do the verse only of it.
Okay, no problem.
And but during my karaoke live stream concert, I'll sing the whole song of it.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and give us a taste of that and see what we get.
All right. Like I said, I'm going to only do the verse to the part where it says Amarillo. I'll be there, all right?
All right, sounds good. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. How's that?
I think we got at any given time we're having maybe a little less than 10 people watching, but I think just because you started singing, we started getting a few more people. So I think that's great. Feel free to at any point in time if you want to sing or give anything like that to the audience, just let me know.
You got it.
Are there any questions that you will have of me since it's been a while since we've talked? I know that I think a couple of years ago you and I did a live stream together. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a really long time ago. I think when you were first getting started.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's been a while since we talked. So why don't you, if there's anything you got for me, and we can sit and chit chat and all that.
Well, let's see. I know you live in Texas, but what city part of Texas you in?
I am in the central part of Texas. So
central part of Texas.
Yeah, so somewhere in between Houston and Austin area.
Houston and Austin area.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice. And I did watch your live stream performance, and you talked to so many guest stars. And how many guest stars have you been interviewed?
Well, so far you're number 11.
I'm number 11, all right.
Yes, you are number 11. I have had 10 so far on the show. I've had Duke Frazier Productions. I have had Santee. I've had Santa Rosa Slinger. Tuco the Rat was on the channel. His channel is blown up big time. I've also had St. Andrew TV and Small Caliber Arms Review was here too.
His name is Richard Betowski.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Goes by the alias of Silver Dick or Dick Silver. I think it's Dick Silver.
Oh,
so I don't want to say Silver Dick, but he goes by Dick Silver.
No, don't say that.
Yeah. He's a good guy. But yeah, he's great people. I did. I think Snapper Antiques Firearms was also another one. I think he was my very first live stream. And then Midwest Hale, who is a cowboy shooter. So Santa Rosa Slinger and Midwest Hale were the two cowboy shooters I had on. There's a couple others I could talk to. Unfortunately, I think they've kind of fallen out of the YouTube space just due to time and just availability. But just to kind of let you know, and maybe the audience cares, maybe they don't, I'll go ahead and bring it up. But I've got and I'm not ignoring you, I'm just looking at my phone to basically tell you what's going on. As far as live streams I have planned, I'm working on talking to Arms Room, Frontier Western Heritage, Cap and Ball Fanatic, Jedi TV, Hopeful Homestead, Paper Cartridges, 1776 Duck, Dry Sockets Cowboy Shooting, Historic Hindsight, Classic Guns Today, Old Path Traveler, In Range TV, the Cinnabar, Wyoming State Museum, Jared AF, Battlefield Curator, Cynical Historian, Lisa Diablo Smith, 110 SASS, Actual Wyoming Gun Projects, Chambered in History, and Smoke in the Woods. So we got quite a lineup this year. Questionable on how many of those will actually agree to do the live stream with me. Generally, what I have found when it comes to live streams, usually if you have nowhere near their subscriber count, they won't interview you. It's been rare on some occasions. I've had some bigger people. Mainly, most of those have been, I want to say the biggest I've had was Tuco the Rat. And I think the reason, this obviously is nothing about him. It just has to do with, I think he was kind of just blowing up, getting started, never had done live videos with anyone. And because I reached out to him, he was willing. So Very, very thankful for the fact that I got to do that interview because it's actually one of the most viewed live streams I have. And it's 2 years old. so it's kind of funny. But yeah, live streams are something that I like to do because I like to kind of feel who else is in this Western space. And it just it's a very relaxing environment. I don't have to edit anything, which is amazing. And I still get content out there for the viewers. So it's a win-win. That's why I like it. What else you got for me?
Well, have you ever watched the Royal Rumble in Houston, Texas in 1989?
No, I have not.
Well, I'm working on a special edition of WWE.
Really?
Yep. Right now, I'm still working on the horror edition of WWE, but pretty soon I'm going to work on the Western edition of WWE.
Okay.
And I might work on a Survivor Series Western edition of 1989.
All right.
You know, with the team captains and his partners.
Oh, okay. I got
you know, like for example, with team captains, Steven Sheats and Slick Sixguns, joined members Midwest Tail, along with Santia, the Arizona Ghost Riders, as they join Dustin Weininger and the other Cowboys. It's Team Steven Sheats against Team Slick Sixguns.
Okay. Well, maybe we can look into that. No idea.
No idea also, but
yeah.
that'll be a good one.
Yeah. Well, it's always good for all of us Western gun tubers and Western enthusiasts, whether you be a singer or.
Well, I'm still a singer though, and I may still be an actor.
Right. But anyone who's in the Western space, it's always kind of nice to get together because I mean we share a lot of same likenesses.
That's true.
Yeah. Now, kind of tell us a little bit about your clothing. Like, you know, some people that get into the Western wear and all, or the Western history, they love wearing clothes like we do. So I tell them about it.
Well, you see, I got this black Western shirt with a cowboy in it, in holding Bronco, and then I got this red shirt here, and I got the blue jeans, and I got this brown cowboy boots.
Okay.
And cowboys usually wear boots.
Yeah. What brand of boots do you like? Do you have a preference?
Well, these are the different type of boots. And this one is branded ILV.
Okay.
And it's size about 12 sizes.
Gotcha.
And these boots fit comfortable. And this one's in color dark brown. And I don't have a belt with me right now, but pretty soon I'll find a belt.
Hey, just real quick, don't mean to interrupt you, but we got someone in the chat who just wanted to say hello. Jack Dorsey, who has been a longtime follower of the channel, says, "Hi, Steven."
Jack Dorsey, hello there. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
He's been a longtime follower of the channel, I think, for the last 3 years. So definitely a loyal follower of mine. Good guy.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
And one of these days I might have Midwest Tail as my next guest someday.
Yeah. I think she has she's not really active on YouTube as much. The only way I got a hold of her was through Facebook. That's because we were
well, I've already got her on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And maybe one of these days I might have you as my next guest test on my next live stream.
Yeah, we can make that happen, definitely. And you know, I know that you do it typically every Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, yeah?
No, I do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the weekends.
And the weekends, excuse me. Okay.
I accept your apologies, Slick Sixguns.
Yeah, no, but I know it's probably during the weekdays is when I'll probably end up hitting you up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Slick Sixguns, I'm terribly sorry about the loss of your father.
Yeah, well, that was quite unfortunate. appreciate the condolences. It was something very unexpected. So I did not want to. I did not want to go through that. I don't think anyone wants to.
No.
You know, and it's just a. It's a very sad situation how he ended up that way. But
I'm terribly sorry about that.
it's all right. But
Slick Sixguns got some bad news here, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
My mom died last Thursday around 3:50.
Yeah, I think I was going to tell you. I know you had something similar happen. So
Yeah. My mom died last Thursday around 3:50, but now she's in a better place now with my dad.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. When are you guys planning to have the funeral here?
Well, there was a funeral place around here in Pennsylvania that, but we got the hair of mom, and you see, her heart stopped. That's what happened to my mom. That's why she couldn't breathe.
Got it.
And that's what happens to my family.
Yeah.
And that's how it happens. But my mom's in a better place now in heaven.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you sharing that, and my condolences out to you. And I'm sure our audience can probably, some, not all of them, but some of them can relate to that. So definitely is a human. I think what people forget on this is that being on YouTube is definitely a human experience. We are people. We aren't just faces on a screen. We do have lives beyond this. We do have family members, and we do experience pain on occasion. I think that's important to understand.
It is important.
So yeah, I was going to say something about I think in the Western enthusiast space, I think unfortunately we've had a few YouTubers pass away. To my knowledge, I think Gray Pilgrim, who I just found out about, passed away. Yes, he passed away earlier last year, but I had just found out that he had passed away yesterday. So that's kind of one of those things that it's almost like their channel's kind of a memorial for them. So,
I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah. Well, he and I weren't close, but it's just kind of, you realize that no one's here forever. So, and the good news is his knowledge will always be on the channel that he has. Unless the family decides to take it down, he's always there. So
that's true.
But yeah, are there any other songs that you would like to show our audience here?
Well, do you remember the movie called Pure Country in 1992 in Warner Brothers?
I think so, yeah.
When George Strait plays a character named Dusty Wyatt?
It's been a long time, so.
And before I think of another song, let me tell you about that movie, Pure Country.
Okay.
You see, Pure Country is the film released in 1992. It all started with a country music star named George Strait, who plays Dusty Wyatt, and his Ace of the Hole band are on stage until Dusty Wyatt decides to take a break from the band, until the replacement by the name of Buddy Jackson, who takes over. And then on the farm, a girl named Harley Tucker, played by Isabel Glasser, and that's when Dusty Wyatt have got into a fight with another cowboy and punched him in the nose and stamp his boot on the man's hand. And then Harley Tucker punched Dusty Wyatt in the face, and then Leslie Ann Warner plays Lulu, finds Dusty Wyatt, and takes him back to the tour bus, and then they move to another city called Las Vegas, Nevada. And one of the best songs that he did was I Crossed My Heart, to sing that song to Harley Tucker.
Okay.
And then the audience gave a standing ovation for Dusty Wyatt.
Yeah, no, so I assume that's his song, I Cross My Heart. That's where it comes from?
That's right.
That's a good song. Really.
And Heartland is another song too.
Okay, yeah. That came out of that one?
That's right.
Okay.
But one thing I do want to tell you about this film, it's when Lulu got into a disagreement with the band during the part of the film.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 members of the band have a disagreement with Lulu. Lulu, played by Leslie Ann Warner. And that's when the member of the Ace of the Hole band had punched Buddy Jackson in the face. I mean, that's gotta really hurt.
Right.
And Harley Tucker, who rides horses too. And so did Dusty Wyatt. And the sporting event that you've been talking about was the team calf roping. And I've seen that part in the movie of it.
Mm-hmm.
After the calves were released, the 2 cowboys roped the calf. And Harley Tucker watched it. And she loved it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you like to try singing one of the, a verse or two from one of those songs for us?
Well, let me see if I can find one here.
Okay. We'll wait for you.
All right, let's see. I think I might do the verse here and the chorus part of it.
And which song is it?
Heartland.
Heartland. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but during the part of it, Dusty said, "Let's do it" before he starts singing.
Okay.
All right. So, like I said, I'm going to do the verse first and the chorus part of it till I get to the last part of the song. All right.
All right.
All right. Here we go. When you hear twin fiddles and a steel guitar, you listen to the sound of the American heart. And opry music on the Saturday night brings a smile to your face and a tear to your eye. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way you're good, man. Words until the daylight's gone. Sing a ring on the roof on the summer night where they still know wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life.
Hey, good job. Well done.
Thank
now,
you.
I will say this, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're singing what's called a cappella. Am I correct?
I think so.
Yeah, because you're singing without music.
Well, when I start my karaoke live stream concert, I'll start singing with the music.
But what I'm saying is right now, what you just sung.
So you want me to play the music while I'm singing it at the same time?
I would love. I think we would love that. So here, let me tell you this. I think people really enjoy you singing because our viewership goes up every time you sing.
Oh, I see.
So if you wanted to put on some music and start singing,
well, okay. Well, okay. Just let me go to YouTube and find a song that I want to try and sing.
Go ahead. Take your time. We'll wait.
All right. And what's going on in Texas there?
Well, really, I've just been busy. I think you and I, since we've been conversing over email the last several weeks, you just know I've been busy. I've tried to put out content, videos. People, I've tried to be consistent on my channel as much as possible. We're kind of in a bit of a what do you call it? I'm batch creating. So what I'm doing is my goal is to have videos basically planned out all the way for the rest of the year and scheduled. Now, obviously that takes time, and what my viewers kind of get upset at is they see that I post a new video, but it's not available until December.
I see.
So, but I'm basically backwards creating content, and then eventually it's going to get to a point where it'll just start rolling, and then I can start moving forward. And hopefully the idea is that my content just never stops. And I've been trying to do this for years, and it's the first time it might actually be successful.
All right. I think I got one.
All right, and what's the name of the song?
Well, the one that I told you that I was going to try and sing is Heartland by George Strait.
Okay.
So, I think I got it right here. Let me go to share screen. And it's already been shared screen.
Okay, and maybe I can. There we go.
This is a song for the movie called Pure Country. Hope you like it.
All right, here we go.
And the viewers too.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Wrong key. Hopefully this is the right one.
Okay, you tell me, and I'll add it to the screen.
All right. It's the right one.
She's on.
All right. Okay, viewers and members of Slick Sixguns channel, this is a song that Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance.
Oh yeah, no, it was really good. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
I think I'll give your voice a rest. We can just chat, but I'll probably ask you to play maybe 2 more songs. You think you could do that for us too?
I think so.
Okay. Well, great. Well, do you have any pets at home? Are you a dog person, cat person, anything like that?
Well, our Jesse's dog is in the animal place, but we only have left is Rocket the cat.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, we're dog people around here mostly, so. But then again, we have the ability to have dogs, so you can't see him on camera, but giving him pets and scratches right now. So because he's wanting to pay attention now. So it's just how they are, right?
Yep,
But
certainly are.
yeah. Well, other than going to rodeos and singing songs and traveling around, do you have any other hobbies?
Um, well, someday I might work at Walmart,
All right.
and Walmart's here in Karaoke, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm going to work after the sisters, like my sister Nicole and Jessie Carrier, are getting my Social Security card placed.
Awesome. Hey, I got a Jack Dorsey says nice, very nice indeed. He really liked your singing.
Thank you, Chad Dorson. Doris, appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the comment on the screen?
Yeah, I can see the comment on the screen.
Okay, great. So it looks like you got another fan right there.
Yep, another fan.
Another fan. So
And
how long? Go ahead.
And yes, I'm a huge fan of country music, and I'm still also the huge fan of Western movies.
So what's your favorite movie? Tell us that.
Well, I like Tombstone, Wyatt Earp, and The Quick and the Dead, Sharon Stone version.
Yeah.
And maybe The Villain, played by Kirk Douglas. And The Villain is the first funny comedy movie of all time. And there's another character, Arnold Schwarzenegger, in there. And during the ending part of The Villain in 1979, it's the theme of the Warner Brothers cartoons.
Oh, wow.
And the villain, the Kirk Douglas play, it was Cactus Jack Slade. And his horse named Whiskey.
Uh-huh.
And I do like that funny clips of the villain.
Mm-hmm.
And Kirk Douglas, the villain, tried everything to stop the hero.
Great.
But the best part I like at the beginning is when the villain wear a bandana and try to land on a train, he falls into a train track.
Yeah. Well, I'd say my favorite movie, to be honest, Western movie, if we're, I kind of am a big fan of, I don't know if you would call it a movie, I'd say Hostels. It's a Netflix movie. It's got Christian Bale in it. It's actually really good. Kind of gritty. Similar to something like Unforgiven.
Oh, Unforgiven. I like that movie.
Yeah, well, it's a Clint Eastwood movie for those of you who don't know. I know you do, Steven. I'm just letting everyone else know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Unforgiven's pretty good too. Man, what other Westerns do I like? Tombstone's okay. I think it's a little overplayed, in my opinion, but still a decent movie. What else? Man. I like Hell on Wheels. That's a great series to watch. Have you seen that?
I've never heard of it, but I haven't seen it. But one of these days I'll check it out.
Okay, well, Hell on Wheels is really good. I definitely think if you are curious about, if you want to see a good Western drama, I think it's great. Has an excellent storyline, great character development. It only spans 5 seasons, so there is an ending. So it only went on for 5 years, but it's a good one. I think it's kind of a modern. I think it is one for the ages. If you
One for the ages.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think they knocked it out of the park with it. I think there were some idiosyncrasies that they got wrong, but you could nitpick everything. So, but I thought it was good. It was a good movie. Good
Yeah.
series. So yeah, that's great. And if you had to choose, you said Tombstone and Wyatt Earp. Of the two, which one do you prefer?
Well, I prefer is Wyatt Earp version with Kevin Costner.
Really? I
Yeah.
I actually prefer the Tombstone version of Wyatt Earp, personally.
Oh yeah. Kurt Russell's a very good actor.
Yeah, I think he of all the stuff I've read about Wyatt Earp, I think he fits the persona a little better. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, so other than that, I mean, like I said, just doing batch content creation, I've been putting out posts every day. So viewers can always get something from my channel, whether it's a short, a post, or a live stream, or a long form video. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Is just kind of really trying to be consistent. And this channel has gone on for about 8 years now.
That's true.
So, and it's not slowing down. It's I think we have almost 1,100 videos on the channel in total. If you took everything combined, obviously that kind of blew up because of shorts videos. When that kind of made a big deal, and I'm not going to lie, shorts kind of blew up my channel pretty good. Yeah. Well, in a good way. You know, I think long form created a lot more dedicated people to watching stuff. So when I stopped kind of focusing on long form, they kind of fell off. So I've got to get back to making. Excuse me. Making.
You getting sleepy, are you?
Yeah, it's part of being an adult. I'm tired all the time. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just kind of the way that the channel rolls. You know, we do more than just firearms content on here. We do history, we do impressions, we do reviews, we do breakdown videos of things. I'm very into mechanical stuff. I think that's something that a lot of people originally liked the channel for. Was that we got into that, but then we kind of got away from it because I started chasing algorithms and stuff like that. So, but that's just the way YouTube works, I guess. Yeah. So what about you? How long have you been on YouTube? And kind of tell us about your YouTube journey.
Well, first of all, you know, my old YouTube channel got away from the copyright, but then I replaced it with a new YouTube channel with the music notes on it. And that's when I start my first single as a singing person. And then I start my next live stream. And I enjoyed talking to some guest stars with it as well. Like the one time that I remember was Drew Ellsworth from Living History Comes Alive in Aberdeen, Maryland. And I also talked to Nick Smotherman. He's another good YouTube person. And he and I enjoyed talking to each other. Then Rich White is another guest star of mine. And then Slick Sixguns show up on my a long time ago live stream.
Yeah. So you've been able to talk to some people. That's good. And you know, have you followed up with them, like, to have more conversations, or has it kind of been just a one and done?
Well, I've been following everyone in every YouTube channel on my YouTube.
Okay.
Like the one I'm following right now is Slick Sixguns on his YouTube channel, and I've been following around the other karaoke person's channel.
Okay.
And the ones I'm following right now is Bruce Harvey, who lives in Michigan, like I told you before. Then Squirrel Twirl from Newfoundland, British Columbia.
Okay.
And I did enjoy watching their karaoke performances.
And you mentioned that your first channel kind of had some copyright issues. What has your experience been with that since that happened?
Well, every time I get 3 strikes on a copyright, that YouTube kicks me out.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And that's the only time you've only had it happen once, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been terribly frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating me, all right.
Yeah. Do you appeal it? Have you appealed it and they said, it just doesn't work, or?
Well, I did check on my first karaoke live stream concerts. There's no effects.
There's what?
There's no effects.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And, yeah, it shows the review, and it shows here no impact. That's how it is, no impact.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. No, it's YouTube updates its guidelines every year, I think, and I mean they sneak in a few things here and there that people just don't know about. And yeah, I mean when they started implementing the strike system, I remember getting a strike for one of my videos, and it was a video that wasn't even a firearms video, which was hilarious. Because the firearms videos are the ones everyone gets all worked up about, but it was actually a knife video. So, and I had to appeal it. It took them 8 months to make a decision on it. So that was a little frustrating.
That is frustrating, all right.
Yeah. So are you so on your channel, how many videos do you have total?
Well, let me go to my YouTube channel real quick here. Well, I've got 4 karaoke videos, and I got 3 short videos, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 live stream videos.
Okay. Yeah, so you're sub 40 videos, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
But right now I'm at 229 subscribers.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so hopefully you'll get some more after this.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Now, are you eventually hoping to kind of make YouTube sort of a monetization strategy?
What's that?
Are you hoping to eventually get paid through the YouTube Partner Program?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, some people do it. Some people. I just asked that because I know that there's many reasons to be on YouTube, and some people do it for that. So, but I mean, most likely they do it because they love what they're doing. So I mean, they just would prefer to get paid for it.
I understand.
So that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, So, how old are you? I've never really known.
Right now I'm 32 years old.
Okay. So you're still young, which is good. I'm actually older than you. I don't know if you knew that. I'm only older than you by about 5 years, so I'm 37.
37 years old.
Yeah.
You must be older than me.
I am older than you. But I'm just telling you that, it's kind of a, most people usually think I'm older than that. So when I tell them my age, they're really surprised because they thought I was older. But obviously you're looking at me on camera versus in person. So it's kind of a different experience. And of course, a lot of it has to do with the way my hair is too. If my hair grows out, people usually think I'm far older. And I think that would go the same for most people. But yeah. So, and got 2 kids, a wife, trying to live life just like anyone else. Yeah. Been married for 12 years. So.
You've been married?
Yeah, I'm married. Been married for 12 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It's hard.
Hmm.
It's not an easy thing to do. I'm not one to give marriage advice. I'll be honest. So uh, maybe when I reach 20 years, I might think about doing something like that. But it's still a work in progress. It's never perfect. So
Hmm.
you know, but because there's always many different stresses you get. You get job stress, you get kid stresses, you get life stresses. You know, so it's just a lot of things. You just experience it together, and it can be great or it can be hell. So, and you just hope it's more great than it is hell. So, anyway, what about you? You got any brothers or what?
Well, all I got left is my sisters. I only got one kid named Sky Carrier.
Okay,
And right now I have my sister, Nicole Carrier, and the other sister, Jessie Carrier.
okay. So you got two sisters, and are they older than you, younger than you, or same age?
Um, well, some of them are older than me.
Okay, gotcha. How much older?
Well, I don't know how old is Jessie, but Nikki's probably about 33 years old.
Okay, got it. Yeah, well, I've got siblings too. I know how that is. Um, what do they do for a living?
What's that?
What do they do for a living? What do they work at?
Well, Jessie works at Speedway every nights, and Nikki works at a warehouse for the glass department.
Okay, gotcha.
And Sky starts school every weekdays.
How old is he?
How old is Sky?
Yeah, the little kid.
Yeah, she's 12 years old right now.
Oh, so preteen, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a rough age.
it certainly is.
So, 'cause I got kids that are under the age of 8, so I know depends on who you ask. I think the hardest age you deal with is the one that they're at right now. So whatever age that is my point.
Hmm.
Um, you know, in my opinion, boys are a little easier. They just they just have a kind of a calming sense about them. With girls, it's just nuts. So um, everything is a big deal. So, but that may change. Don't know. But yeah, you got any more songs for us that you would like to go ahead and show? And
Well, I think I have one of Alan Jackson's song that I might try out here,
all right, let's go for it.
or maybe another song for the Cowboys. I think. I think I have one Alan Jackson song I might try here. It's called Papa Top. And then I'll try one of George Strait's Cowboy song.
Okay, sounds great. Let's go for it.
And the first one I'm going to try out is called Papa Top by Alan Jackson.
All right.
And all right, let me hit share screen and then you'll pop it up. There we go. Okay, folks, here's another one of the best songs by Alan Jackson. Hope you like this one. It's called Papa Top. Papa Top again. I just got tired of my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. I'd like for you to listen to a joke I heard today of a woman who said she was through and calmly walked away. I tried to smile and did a while, it felt sort out of place. Did you ever hear of a clown with teardrops streaming down his face? Papa Top again. I think I'll have another round, said about my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. All for me is misery, and here I'm wasting time. Cause a row of fools on the row of stools is not what's on my mind. But then you see her leaving me, it's not what I prefer. So it's either here just drinking beer or home remembering her. Papa Top again. I think I'll have on around, set up my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. Papa Top again.
Hey, well done.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, that's the first time that Al Jackson's ever done that song.
Well, you did pretty good for a first time.
Thank you.
Nice.
And now, I'm going to try another great George Strait song that I'm going to try out.
Okay. Just want to let you know, we are going on about an hour, so we'll probably do this song, finish up with a couple more questions, and I think we're going to call it. Okay.
Understood.
All right. Go ahead.
You know, this is a song for the great rodeo cowboys and cowgirls, and cowboys like Slick Sixguns, and cowgirls like Midwest Hale. And it's the best song for the great cowboys and cowgirls at the target shooting competition. And it's a song for the great cowboys I've known. With this song here, I'm going to try.
All right. Here we go. Hey, thank you for that. That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, so we've really been enjoying each other's company and giving some nice chats, conversation. I don't really have a whole lot of questions here in the comment section. That's okay. Like I say, it's kind of been a while since we've really done much live streaming, so I don't expect many people to be like, "Hey, let's get on here." Um, but I really do appreciate you coming on and just let everybody know if you see this on the replay, go ahead and go out into the description section of this video and check out Steven Sheats, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to his channel. As
That's
you can
right.
see, you kind of got his a taste of what he can give to you, and we got some good karaoke going on. And why don't you just go ahead and say what you want to say real quick, kind of before we sign off.
Well, buckaroos, make sure you subscribe to my new YouTube channel where you see my name at the bottom of the screen here. And the channel that you've seen is where I'm holding a red guitar and wearing a different flannel shirt and a white hat. And hope you enjoyed my karaoke performances. And like I said, on Tuesday, March 23rd is when I'm going to start my next karaoke live stream show. And I start live stream every day and weekends from 3:50 p.m. And I don't know what time I might stop. And hopefully I'm going to enjoy talking to some more guest stars. And hopefully next time when I will start my next karaoke live stream show, maybe after the regular live stream show, we're going to have a little gunfights talk with maybe Midwest Hale or Slick Sixguns, since he has me as his guest star. So don't forget, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. And please, folks, send me comments about my videos.
Well, thank you so much, Steven. I really appreciate you coming on.
You're welcome. And I tip
right.
my hat to the host of the Gunfighters talk.
You're welcome.
And before we even sign off, I only have one question. How'd you ever get that hat anyway?
Well, I got it at a mall, to be honest. Back when malls were still kind of a big thing, they had a Western store in a mall, and I was looking for a new hat because I had one. It was made by Resistol, however you want to call it.
I understand that.
But yeah, it's the hat unfortunately got warped due to heat. And I needed a new hat. In fact, I still have that old hat, and I don't really wear it much anymore.
I understand.
Probably need to get it reshapen, but so I ended up getting this hat, and I do have a video kind of explaining why I got this hat. But it's the same reason I'm telling you now, because the other one was warped. I needed a new one, and I wanted to get something that actually fit what I was wearing when Western wear. So I wanted to get the color to fit, but I also wanted to match a persona of someone that is not really good or bad.
I understand that.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we get that. But anyway,
and like I said, folks, make sure you subscribe to my new channel where you see my name at the bottom of the screen. Hit that like button and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And please, folks, send me comments about my videos and the live stream performance as well.
I'm sure they will, and thank you so much, Steven. And I think once we end this,